It's worth to explain there are two types of skates, the very new generation and more cheaper models. So when we talk about a very new generation, it's true, they did adjust and gave more ankle flexibility when you lace the skates all the way up. But these models are usually the top model and they are quite expensive. So when we talk about whether to lace the top eyelet or not, it depends on the few factors. And the first factor is what kind of skates you have. Here I hold the skate that is a lower model, and it has less flexibility when you tie it all the way up. So you have the feeling that when you tie all the way up, that your ankle like in a ski boot. And when we talk about young players, what's important when they are at the younger age and their ankle is less developed. So what I would like to explain here, when the ankle is less developed, using those skates, when they tie it all the way up, you need to have a strong ankle because the ankle should move inside the skates which are fully tight, and it's more difficult. By looking at this video which I'm showing now, you will understand if the player is able to do it 100 repetitions easily, and you try to just emulate that pressure that the player is supposed to do with the skates if you lace them all the way up. And if he is able to do it 100 repetitions easily, then he has a really strong foot and he will be able to do it even if you tie all the eyelets up. But if not, you need to ask yourself at which level his ankles in terms of the strength and flexibility. So what is more important when we talk about skating on the edge side? If the player is not able to flex the ankle from side to side, it means his ankle and foot is totally fixed inside the boot. So he's not able to turn his ankle and therefore skate on the side of the blade, outside edge or inside edge. So, and therefore a lot of players, they're skating on the flat part of the blade. That's the reason to keep the one eyelet open on the top, or to keep the second eyelet open and tie to the top eyelet. So another reason why you can keep the one eyelet open is to train your ankle, because when the ankle is more flexible inside the boot, you need to also learn how to adjust the ankle with every move. And remember, when I spoke about 100 repetitions on that video with this exercise, the simple foot exercise, you perform per 1 hour practice much more than 100 similar pushes when your ankle needs to be strong. And you want to understand what do you want to achieve and what's the most important for the player. Is it only speed? Then okay, you tie all the way up and you have no ankle flexibility, because simple, if the younger player or less experienced player has weak ankles, he cannot flex the ankle inside and push that tongue out, because you need to push the tongue out and lean forward. You need to be able to go on the inside part of the blade by pushing the ankle first, and as well on the outside part of your blade by pushing the ankle. And I will show you now the video that you can see how I perform the lemon exercise. And you need to have strong enough ankles to perform those movements. So if you lock your foot with the generation of the skates that are way less expensive than very top model, which like I've explained, in the top models they have this ankle flexibility even if you tie them all the way up. But in those skates it's more like it's gonna be like in the boot. So that's why you need to understand what you're trying to achieve And what's the most important, and in addition, there's another video I'm showing right now. There's a method, of course, with the coach's supervision, that some players almost untie the laces, and just to improve the ankle stability and strength. Of course, it's gradually you need to do it with the coach's supervision, just to make sure that is your level, but it's just a method. It's not that this is wrong or right to lace them all the way up or not to lace them. You just need to understand. Thank you for your attention. So hopefully it's clear. To conclude, what's the most important to understand? It's less important which kind of skates you have. A very top and expensive model, or a lower and less expensive model. If you're a beginner, youth player, or very young, and your foot needs to be strong, so you do need to perform those exercises that I'm showing right now, which are going to help you to strengthen your ankle inside the skate, and therefore you can skate on the outside edge and on the inside part of your skates.